about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end, and suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me
sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher, higher than my income, income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me to realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard, to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics, skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and my purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine.
it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change, come whatever, we will still be friends forever.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seemed impossible to face, and when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. I just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
on the sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher, higher than my income, income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me to realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard, to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics, skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts.
Good morning. Before we get started really quick, I think we have a much bigger crowd than we were anticipating. If you are on the bleachers and able to scoot in just a little bit, because we still have some people coming in so that they can have a seat, or if you have your purse on a chair and you can put your purse on the ground so someone else can sit on that chair, we would appreciate it. We're going to start in just a few minutes.
Thank you, parents, administrators, teachers, staff, students, and friends.
Welcome to the future class of 2030 fourth grade promotion ceremony of DECA Prep.
It is our pleasure to greet you on behalf of the fourth grade classes of Dr. Burks, Ms. Jackson, Ms. Moore, Mr. Perez, and Ms. Winterling.
This is such a celebratory moment in time for us, so sit back and enjoy what we have prepared for you.
Last but not least, we appreciate the countless hours of hard work
our teachers
have throughout the years have given us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Everyone, let's go. Step. Okay, right here. Robert, Lee.
It's going to be fabulous.
Good morning, parents. The fourth grade promotion class would like to sing for you a song called The Power of the Dream.
too. Good morning, parents, families, and friends. We welcome you to the fourth grade recognition. I want to take the time out to recognize a few special ladies. This is our fourth year of cheerleading slash dance, and every year our girls show up and show out. 2 days a week with practice. We have games every weekend thanks to Mr. Kane, and they always came and always did their best. So girls, if I call your name, I'd like you to stand. Kristen Bass, Mackenzie Davis, Amory Gaddis, Danae Israel, Lamariana Lane, Nyla Lee, Layla Mays, Samaya Powell, Mila Roundtree, Kamaya Stennis, Aaliyah Walker, Anila Weaver, and Alea Weaver. Give these girls a round of applause, please. You guys may take a seat. So while they've already been celebrated and given their gifts and their certificates, I wanted to make sure that I used today to recognize them because fourth grade is a very young age to take on a huge responsibility like a sport. They were responsible for bringing water bottles. They were responsible for bringing their practice clothes. They were responsible for making up the cheers and ultimately carrying the dance team. So I thank you from Miss Kelly, and I love you all. Thank you.
I can't bend down, I'm a little tall, so I'm gonna grab this mic. Good morning, and first and foremost, I would like to take the time to recognize not only the graduates of the day, but the parents, the teachers, and staff, because it takes everybody to make something like this happen on a special occasion like this. So give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. All right, I'm Mr. Kane, for those who don't know me. I do a few things here around DECA, but one of the things I do for fourth grade as it pertains to sports is the basketball. And before I get into that, I would just like to say I can't believe the the fourth graders that I'm looking at as they used to be kindergartners. I remember being outside and seeing them come in and a book bag is bigger than the kid, and I'm like, this is crazy, but to see them now be fourth graders and have how much they're matured and are coming into their own is really encouraging. So I'm looking forward to great things from you all as a group. So my primary reason for being here is to recognize all of the fourth grade Future Star basketball players. If you could please stand. All the Future Stars, fourth grade basketball players, please stand. Please stand. It's more than that. It's more than that. Stand up, stand up, stand up. All right. This year was an interesting year. We had so many kids who tried out, but so many kids who actually had skills to try to compete on the level that we compete on. Come in, we had to form for the first time 2 fourth grade teams. So to me, that was really like encouraging, but it was also really good to see so many students being involved and participating in that sport. I want to say that our program is not always about winning, right? I'll say this as many times as I can as I get in front of parents. It's not always about winning. Sport teaches things for life, right? So yeah, you're going to develop your skills on the court. You're going to get the fundamentals and all those good things. But really what you're doing, guys, is sharpening, and young ladies, or what you're doing is sharpening yourself for the adults that you're going to become later on down the line. So when you think about all the things that you all went through the season of perseverance, having to fight through some adversity, having to have new coaches, being in a competitive league where these guys who you were played for so many years before you and have more experience, those are the things that are going to make you very well-rounded and really, really ready for life. So keep up the good work on that. The other thing that I would like to say is I couldn't stand before you all as Mr. Kane and not tell you what a student athlete is, right? So basketball is basketball. It's a good way to get in front of you, to teach you other things. But as a student athlete, you have a responsibility. First and foremost, and I got about a list of 10, but I'm gonna share about 4 with you for the sake of time. First and foremost, you have to show your parents that you appreciate everything that they do for you, because they pick you up, they feed you, we stay late after practice, they take you to games all over Montgomery County and sometime outside of Montgomery County. But you have to show appreciation for all the hard work that they do in order for you to be a part of a team. Check? Check? All right, so that's the first thing. How do you show appreciation? You come to school, you do what you're supposed to do, which is your work, not have any behavior issues. When they ask you to take the trash out or anything like that, you do what you're supposed to do at home, and you be a good sibling if you got younger brothers or sisters or older brothers and sisters. That's the first thing. The second thing is grades. Student athlete. Student athlete. The grades come first no matter what. Check? You got to do that, right? The next one is being coachable, right? So you have to be coachable. And coachable not only on the court, but in the classroom as well. So when your teacher asks you to do something, when your coach asks you to do something, do it. And do it with a smile. Do it with a smile. The last one is what our program is all built on is character. You have to have high character as a student athlete, because believe it or not, everybody's looking at you. So what you do on and off the court, in and outside of the classroom, at the crib, people are paying attention to those things. And it's your job as a student athlete to be a leader, an ambassador for your school, for your peers, your parents, your teachers, and staff. Check? Check? All right, so I'm going to get off of here because I can keep talking. But I want to say that I'm super proud of everybody who participated in our program this year. You all did an amazing job. I saw a lot of growth and development, and I look forward to having you next year. With that said, you guys have actually earned an opportunity through a partnership that DECA has with the Connor Group called Connor Kids Academy. And what Connor Kids Academy is a 3-day UD camp that's free. I'm gonna say that again, parents. 3-day UD camp that's free. So when we get done out of here, please come up and see me so we can get you signed up and get you registered. I'll give you all the information. I have the paperwork. Now, for those who weren't a part of the Future Stars of Dayton program, if you're interested in getting into this free UD camp sponsored by the Connor Group, come see me after we get finished because there are limited spots, but we want to make for sure that we get all those spots filled because they hold those spots for us for a certain time. Check? Check? Congratulations and good job. Next we'll have Mr. Terrence Morgan, if you could come up, please. Mr. Terrence Morgan. Let's go, big dog. You got this. Oh, there you go.
Good morning. I'm Terrence, and my experience in 4th grade was fun, but a little crazy. It was hard going to a new school. I didn't think I would know anybody. Once I saw kids I knew from my old school, I was fine. I had a couple of bumps in the road this school year. I have worked hard to overcome them. My peers helped me to understand different things. Now my teacher went far past a mile for me and my peers. Thank you, Dr. Burks. Mom, you do so much for me, pushing me to succeed and get 1% better each day. Coronavirus taught me how much I love going to school and how important education is. Sometimes I didn't care about my work To get to college, I must care. I just want to say thank you to all my teachers, and I appreciate you. We are the graduating class of 2030. Fifth grade, here we come.
Good morning, everyone. Today's a good day, is it not? Whenever we can come together to celebrate the amazing things that our young scholars have done, it's a good day. Now, I do want to say at the beginning, I feel like I've been set up to have to go after that amazing speech, but I will do my best to hold it down. So I have a few words to say to you, rising fifth graders. Did you know that most of you are 8, 9, or 10? And as you complete your fourth grade year, you are now halfway done in terms of your years at home from when you finish high school and move on to college. So at 9, most of you when you are 18, you will be finishing high school and preparing to go to college. In terms of school, you are 38%. I know you guys have been working on fractions this year, so you are 38% of the way done with your schooling before college. Now that may not seem like a lot, but what you have to realize is that all of you are getting closer and closer and closer to being done, being at home. So during your time here at DECA, many of you started with us in fourth grade, and that means that a lot of you learned to read within the walls of this school. Am I right? Many of you learned how to add and subtract within the walls of this school. Am I right? And even in recent years, you've tackled more challenging things like fractions. You've learned how to use tools like a protractor. Am I right? You have accomplished a lot. And you should be willing to sit back today, of all days, to celebrate that. Because this is the end of your time at DECA Prep. But in another way, it is the very beginning of your time as young men and young women en route to become college graduates. And the last thing I hope that all of you did while you were here is you made a few friends. Hopefully you can look at some of the folks who you sat in this school with and you can say, yeah, okay, I can roll with these people moving forward. Is that true? Did you guys make a few friends while you were here? I hope that you carry those forward as you move into DECA Middle next year. I want to give you a few things to ponder as you wrap up your time as fourth graders, as the big dogs here at DECA Prep. But first I want to ask you a question. And this is a question I need a show of hands on. So if you are going to answer yes to this question, I want to see your hand raised high. How many of you, finishing up fourth grade now, will one day go to college? Let me see your hand high if you're going to one day go to college. Okay. All right, yeah, you can clap for that one, parents. That's right. You can put your hands down, young people. That's great. Every single one of you, by being a student in this school, is telling us that you will go to college one day. Now, I want to ask you an even more important question. And again, I want to see the same show if you're with me. How many of you will one day graduate from college? Let me see those hands high if you will graduate from college one day. All right. Now, you are committing, young people. You are committing to doing the hard work. You are committing to go above and beyond to help yourself and help your family achieve great things down the road. And when you look around and see your family lining the outside of this gym, they aren't here because they want to take time off of work. They aren't here because they want to get up early. They're here because they love you. Am I right, families? And they want to see you walk across the stage, not just today, not just when you're high school graduates, but they want to see you walk across the stage and earn a college degree. And so I'm asking each and every one of you to commit to continue to excel, to learn, to grow, to do whatever it takes to one day reach that lofty goal. And in doing so, you will make yourself, your family, and all of us extremely proud. I am proud of you for making it here today. I have every expectation that when you walk across the threshold of DECA Middle next year, that you will continue to build upon the legacy that so many before you have begun. Thank you.
Check. There we go. All right. We are at that time in the program where we are ready to celebrate our fourth graders today. So I'm going to ask Dr. Burks to please join me up here. Yep, you can clap it up for Dr. Burks. And as she's coming, I just want to say that we are very proud of you. You all look beautiful and handsome today. I, for one, am going to miss seeing you in the hallways, miss all the highs and the lows. I'm going to miss you popping by my office, even when you're not supposed to. But I'm going to miss you so much, and I hope that you come back to see us. So with that being said, we are now ready to award our students who are being promoted to the 5th grade. So Dr. Burke's class, please stand and wait for your name to be called. Beginning with Autumn Barnes, Christopher Bass, Tamia Dawson, Marcus Dorsey, Alyssa Dunson, Kiani Gentry Sanders, Anthony Harris, Makai Heinzman Payne, Lamaya Horn, Farrah Jackson, Jaleel Moore, Terrence Morgan, Kirsten Pate, Jordan Falasia Streeting, and finally Miss Jayla Winston. Congratulations, Dr. Burke's class. I am now going to ask Miss Jackson to join us. Thank you, Doctor. And as Miss Jackson Miss Ariel Chandler, Javen Collins, yes sir, Bryce Davis, Mackenzie Davis, Miss Sophie Donaldson, John Fisher, Brennan Hill, Dwayne Hines, Miss Jemiah Langley, Miss Nyla Lee, Ms. Jada Lockett, Miss Layla Mays, come on down, Matthew Pittman, Sincere Smith, Zaire Thames, Mr. Kyron Thompson, and finally, Ms. Anila Weaver. All right, congratulations, Ms. Jackson's class. I am now going to ask Mrs. Moore to join me. And as she comes, I'm going to ask Mrs. Moore's class to please stand and wait for your name to be called. All right, here we go, starting with Ms. Kristen Bass, Mr. Grafton Biles, congratulations, Philip Bowers, Miss Trinity Corbett, Anthony Days, Miss Raylan Garrett, Mr. Raheem Hill, come on, Dalen Johnson, Robert Jones, Lane McNeil, come on down, Mr. Jaden Muhammad, Ms. Nyla Myers, and Ms. London Newberry. Come on, Kevin Northcutt, Cameron, AKA Cam Pearson, Miss Divine Roy, Kendall Walker Welch, Alea Weaver, Daviana Williams, it is. Kai Moray, AKA Kai Williams. And finally, Mr. Cameron Wortham. And again, congratulations, Mrs. Moore's class. We are very, very proud of you. All right, I am going to ask Mr. Perez to please join me up here, and I'm going to ask his class to please stand and wait for your name to be called. All right, we are going to begin with Ms. Amaya Algie, Deron Armstrong, Kashayla Dimmons, Ms. Haley Dillard, Cassidy English, Lamariana Lane, Milliner, Jose Natera, nope, Jordan Parks, Samaya Powell, Mr. Alex Roberts, Jackson Robinson, Miss Mila Roundtree, Ms. Azaria Saucer, Anthony, aka Tony Scott, Carl Strickland, Aaliyah Walker, Angelia Warren, Miley Wiggins, Jose Natera. Again, congratulations to Mr. Perez's class. Once again, we are extremely proud of you, and we will miss you dearly. All right. Finally, Miss Winterling is coming, and I'm going to ask her class to please stand and wait for your name to be called. All right. Beginning with Mr. Diego Brown, Carmelo Coleman, Davion Collins, Mason Cox, Ms. Aubrey Dotson, Ms. Royce Dunlop, Temperance Elder, Desanay Forrest, aka Des, A. Marie Gaddis, Ms. Maya Gay, Lemuel Harris, Kyrie Haywood, Danae Israel, Mr. Chase Lewis, Ms. Evelyn Palmer, Mr. Jaden Reed, Carter Rutledge, Mr. Christopher Sanders, Ms. Nivea Spearman, Ms. Kamaya Stennis, and finally Ms. Imani Wilson. And again, let's go ahead and give all of our fourth graders, now fifth graders, a round of applause. Now, if you can give your attention to the wall behind me, we have a highlight of videos for you.
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Will little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man? Can he ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. Friends forever. Will we think about tomorrow like we think about now? Can we survive it out there? Can we make it somehow? I guess I thought that this would never end. And suddenly it's like we're women and men. Will the past be a shadow that will follow us round? Will these memories fade when I leave this town? I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. I keep on thinking it's our time to fly. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world's alright with me. Just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. A lovely day. impossible to face when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way. Then I look at you and the world's all right with me. Just one look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. When the day that lies ahead of me seemed impossible to face, and when someone else instead of me always seems to know the way, then I look at you and the world's all right with me. I just one look at you and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Whoa, hey, whoa. I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset. I can't deny it, getting higher than my income. Income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me to realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard, no it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics, skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I'm seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and my purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine.
Good morning, everyone. Soon to be fifth graders. Let's try that again. Good morning. That's much better. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Eric Feltner, and next year I will be the principal at DECA Middle. So, thank you. It is my pleasure to join this ceremony today and to formally welcome our next fifth grade class to the school. But before you become an official member of the DECA Middle community, I want to make sure I share a few words of advice to help you be successful along your way. So Oprah Winfrey once said, "Challenges are gifts that force us to search for a new center of gravity. Don't fight them, just find a new way to stand." So hidden in her words are several important messages that I want you to hear. So firstly, you must find your new center of gravity. DECA Middle is very different from DECA Prep. For example, you're going to have 6 classes. Yeah, 6 classes each day. And, wait for it, and you're going to have to find each one of them during 2 minutes of transition time. And just to make things worse, each class is going to be a different teacher. So as you can tell, you're going to have to adapt very quickly to your new surroundings and settle in quickly. Okay, secondly, Oprah says, don't fight these new challenges. Life is difficult enough already, so don't swim upstream. Understand that the new way DECA Middle operates, and go with that flow. Okay, don't go out of your way to make things more challenging. Follow all the rules and procedures and make life as easy as possible for yourself. Finally, find your new way to stand. Since you are changing schools, you have the unique opportunity to make a strong first impression. Reflect on your 4th grade year and decide what impression you want to make on your teachers the first day of school next year. Decide on a positive way to stand out from the crowd, and then make sure your vision becomes reality through your actions. Now, as we leave here, reflect on Oprah's words and embrace the changes coming your way. This is truly a new beginning, and I can speak for the whole DECA Middle staff in saying we are really excited to start this new journey along the side with you. Over the summer, be on the lookout for an exciting letter from the school. I'm not going to say anything else, just think Willy Wonka. With that, congratulations on your promotion from 4th grade, and welcome to DECA Middle.
All right, 4th grade, you won't be able to do this cheer that much longer. So when I say DECA, you say prep. DECA? DECA? Well, I am very excited that I get to be up here and to do the closing this morning. I want to say thank you again. I know we've said it lots of times, but thank you again to everyone for coming. This is such an important milestone in all of these students' lives because it exemplifies 5 years of hard work, commitment, and grit here at DECA Prep as you continue on your path to college, just like Mr. Taylor talked with you about. So this week, when I was getting ready for today, I took a trip down memory lane. Really, I just looked at our DECA Prep Instagram because most of you started that same time that I did 5 years ago. It was so fun to look back on your days here in kindergarten, especially since those days seem so long ago. You might not remember all of these pictures that we're about to show you, but we have a feeling that some of the parents and the families in this room may. So let's start off with Farah and Nyla up there. Even before you had your first day in kindergarten, you came out to our Popsicles with the Principal event to meet your teachers and to meet me. Just like today, it was really hot and a miracle. All of those popsicles didn't melt. All right, this next one is Desiree. Desiree, you might remember Miss Delalage visiting you for our porch parties. You were so excited to meet your kindergarten teacher. We even had house winners 5 years ago, just like we do now, and Kaden and Aaliyah were some of our kindergarten house winners. All right, even though you're in 4th grade, some things never change, and our favorite Weaver twins still matched on picture day when they were in kindergarten. All right. We had a lot of spirit days when you were in kindergarten, and one of them was Future Self Day, and that was when Jaden Reed dressed up like Mr. Taylor for Future Self Day. And lastly, all right, how many of you guys remember champ cards? and earning prizes for champ cards. I just loved it when on the 100th day of kindergarten, Carter told Miss Delalage that he wanted 100 champ cards. All right, well, looking back on these kindergarten days helps all of us in this room realize just how far you have come in 5 short years. I'd be remiss if I didn't also acknowledge all of the people in this room who helped supported you to get here today. First and foremost, let's hear it for our parents and our families. Truly, parents, thank you all so much for partnering with us these last 5 years to make such an impact on your child here while they were at DECA Prep. We also want to say thank you to the 4th grade team, the teachers and the staff, whether they're here in the room today or they're watching you on the TV right now. Let's hear it for all of the staff members here. Each and every one of you students probably has a handful of stories and memories about a staff member that made a difference in your life here at Prep. Make sure you take some time to find them today to tell them thank you. One of our core values here at DECA is prove education changes lives. Today is such an amazing visual of that because of the love, support, dedication of every person in this room today. Each and every one of you 4th graders have the ability to make a change in this world. The foundation has been laid. Whether you started here in kindergarten or you just joined us this year as a 4th grader, you don't have to wait until you are a teenager. You don't have to wait until you are in college. You don't have to wait until you are in your dream career. Right now, at this very moment, you are enough to impact the change that you want to see in this world. Today, I want to challenge you to continue to be the best version of yourself. A true reflection on what you have learned here at DECA Prep, what you have learned from your family, and reflect on what you need to do to make a powerful and lasting impact on the world around you. Every person in this room knows you are capable of doing amazing things. Continue to take those steps to make a change in our school, in our community, and in this world. Well, we just wanted to say thank you again to everybody for celebrating with us. We are so thankful for each and every one of you in this room. Parents, we are asking that you meet your 4th grader in the classroom. Then please come back to the gym, take a look at all of the artwork that they have worked so hard on, and make sure you take your child's artwork with you. And 4th graders, the party doesn't have to stop here because tonight we have DECA Day. So we can't wait to see you all back tonight at DECA Day. We have a cotton candy machine, we have hot dogs, a DJ, a bounce house. We are excited to celebrate the end of this year. Thank you, everybody.